Hey guys, Justin here, and now to kick things off, the first thing you definitely want to know about the Moto G4 Plus is definitely its price, and this is also something that makes this phone so appealing. Now you can pick up a G4 Plus for right at $250 American, and at this price point, this is definitely something that I consider a budget smartphone. The Moto G4 Plus comes jam-packed with tons of features, of which some I even consider to be flagship features, such as that super quick fingerprint scanner, which I'll get back to in a bit. For a smartphone having a budget price, along with premium features, this is definitely a major plus in my books. The next thing about the G4 Plus that you definitely want to know is that this phone is pumping a super clean version of Android Marshmallow 6.0.1. The lack of bloatware along with the super clean stock interface definitely helps to make a much smoother and better experience in general. Aside from the tweaks that Motorola did add to the phone, which in my opinion make the phone much more easier to use, I didn't feel like I had to go download a Nova or Google launcher, which is definitely something that I appreciate. It's also worth mentioning if you're somebody coming from a Google Nexus phone with really clean stock Android, or even the OnePlus 3, there's not going to be much of a difficulty with the adjustment. Now you definitely want to know that the Moto G4 Plus is actually coming with a fingerprint scanner, which is something pretty unseen for a long while. The setup for the fingerprint scanner was extremely simple, and to unlock your phone it's really accurate and fast. I was only confused as to why they didn't use the fingerprint scanner button as a capacitive home switch, as it uses up more real estate on the screen for on-screen buttons. But other than that, the fingerprint scanner is extremely useful as it made my whole experience with it much more efficient, as I'm somebody coming from typing in my password, so definitely a fingerprint scanner is a huge plus. Moving on, the next thing you also definitely want to know is that the Moto G4 Plus is rocking a great camera. Now with 16 megapixels and f2.0, this camera takes really sharp photos, and although in my opinion the colors don't seem to pop as much as I'd like, it does seem really natural looking. Now with that f2.0 aperture, you're definitely able to achieve that depth of field shot, and this is definitely something that I do look for in a smartphone camera. The entire camera app is well designed and is decently fast for the most part, and is something I definitely enjoyed to use. Now this last thing you want to keep in mind is definitely something many Moto G4 Plus users definitely experience. Now the Moto G4 Plus comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 CPU, and while this definitely isn't a bad CPU at all, in fact it's quite decent for its price point as it's a mid-range CPU chipset, it definitely does overheat. In regular usage such as emailing, texting, and calling, there definitely doesn't seem to be that much of an issue, but definitely when you head into games such as graphic intensive games like FIFA or even Asphalt 8, there definitely is a lot of heat and also a little bit of throttling. Software updates may be able to help the overheating issue, but this is definitely something they do need to fix in the next Moto iteration. Anyways guys, that's it. Those are the 5 things I definitely recommend you knowing before picking up a Moto G4 Plus. My experience with this phone has been great so far, so definitely do expect some more coverage of the G4 Plus coming your way. Anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, definitely let me know in the comment section down below and hit that thumbs up also. If you want to see more content like this, I have more cool stuff coming your way, so definitely subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.